Good evening. Welcome to another delightful episode of Forge 2.0. I'm your host, Brandon, aka The Wild Man. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. I hope very good. Good, I hope it's hump day. You're closer to the weekend for those of you that still work on the Monday through Friday spectrum instead of Sunday, Monday through Sunday. Hey, live your life how you want to live your life. I'm just saying do it happily, have some fun in it, and laugh. And if you can, lift others up and show them that they too deserve to live life. All right? That's all I'm saying. When I say that, because I know I've actually had a couple people come up to me and talk about, hey, Brandon, I've actually I had a couple people, a couple guys, oh, it's the Wild Man, oh. That thing about the weekdays, Monday through Sunday, like you say, and that instead of just doing the week, do Monday through Friday, and then, I live for the weekend, that really hit me, right here. It's that because, like how you say, every day, you can make friends, you can expand your horizons, you can expand your network or whatever you're doing. You could still make business deals on Saturday and Sunday. He goes, I like that's pretty powerful, man. It's pretty that sat real deep and like solid with me. I was like, well, thanks, man. I'm glad it reached you. I really am. Awesome. That's you like to hear that kind of stuff. That it lets you know that I'm getting through to people, you know what I mean? And that I'm reaching. Some people are taking in, it's an interesting point, Monday through Sunday, that's your work week, right? You don't live for the weekend. You live for each day. Because each day is a possibility. 7 o'clock in the morning in India. Wow. Really? So yous are 14 hours ahead. Okay. All right. See, now that's weird, Rakesh, because I've spoken with other people in India. Now, is this on the east, the west or the east side? Because I know I've spoken with somebody a couple months ago, and they said they were from India, and that it was 10 hours. They were 10 hours ahead of me. So does that mean you're further? So you would be on the east coast of India, right? Or the east side, the east, however they do it. Oh. But I'm interested. That's awesome. Well, thanks for waking up and checking out the Wild Man on Forge 2.0. Thanks, man. That's awesome. But I do. It's interesting some of the different things that people pick out that they say, oh, man, Brandon, I caught your show last night. I liked what you said about this. Oh, Brandon, I saw that. It wasn't last night's show because, I'm a couple, 2-3 days behind. But, what you said on that wake-up call, last Tuesday. That was I liked it. I mean, I know sometimes it's similar in what you say because you're just, waking people up. Good morning, Pom. How's everything going? But it's good to get feedback like this. I'm glad people are watching like, man, that really, that spoke to me what you said, Thanks. I needed that positive energy just to give me enough. I was just feeling a little down. I didn't want to get out of bed and go to work, and I just start flicking by my Facebook, and boom, there you are, and wake up. I caught what you were saying about just wake up, and you roared into your phone. I was like, yes. Oh, yeah. Good evening, Nuraga. Okay. I think I was close to that, yeah. Right now, where I'm at in New York, it is 9:04 p.m. So you're 10 hours ahead then. Yeah, because it would be 9. 10 hours ahead. So, but you know, it's good to get the feedback. It's good to know that I'm reaching people. You know, that they're not just looking at the picture and just looking at, you know what I mean? That they're actually watching me to see the content, to see what I'm going to talk about. That's awesome. Love it. Love it. What do we got? Tonight's episode is affectionately titled Changing Your Stripes. Okay? Now that means that, that's more, what I mean by that is, do you feel that people can actually change? Okay? That are they always just fated to be this same person, or can they change and be somebody different? Now, you got to know where I stand, because the name of the show is Forge 2.0. We're forging better versions of ourselves. So, ipso facto, in a year's time, you hit these certain milestones, you're going to be different than you were last year. Yes, you are going to be the same, you. But you might be a little buffer, all right? You might have a different work ethic. You might smile a little brighter. You might actually smile. You might, instead of being lazy, you might be a real go-getter, okay? So, I'm curious as to what people think, that can people actually change their stripes? So, this little thing on, what is it? This is often used as negative. Okay, yeah. Apparently it's normally used in politics, which is interesting, but let's see. So, they did a little thing here. This is from HuffPost.com. Okay. Do people really change? Evidence points to yes. We are constantly changing physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Medical research reveals that the cells in your body change about every 7 years. So, I didn't know they changed. I know you got new cells. So, see, that's different. All right, because if they changing to what? What are my cells changing? If you want to go that, so what am I being? Am I turning into Wolverine? Am I an X-Men now? What are they changing into? See, I don't like that part. But on a, I guess, what would you call that? Biological level? Physically, mentally? Yeah, I guess you could call that biology. Biological. No? I don't know. I'm not an academic person. I suck at school. I'm better at people stuff. I retain things except for math. I like to tell people when they say, oh, I've learned this, it's like, listen, and I mean this in the nicest possible way. I've forgotten more shit than you'll ever learn, all right? And it's not that I've just forgotten it like, oh, I don't know. It's I've taken that bit of information because I don't have a lot of academic friends, and I put it in a box, and then I lose the box. So it's not like I don't know. I'm just literally forgetting it, Oh well. If it comes up and I need it, I'll fish it in the back, or somebody will say something. We'll be talking about something that has generalization about that, and a trigger will go bing, and I'll be like, oh yeah, well, and then that'll be it. You know what I mean? So, but I'm always curious, when people say, can you change this? Can people really change? Can a good person, go through so much turmoil and so much negativity and hit every obstacle that they end up turning into a bad person? Okay? Can a bad person, instead of having to go through all the bullshit, can they hit a spot of good luck, and then another spot of good luck, and then another? And can they go from what they were doing to now they're a prominent member in society? You know what I mean? What do you think? I think both. I think it's a yes on both accounts, on both sides. A good can become a bad, and a bad can become a good. You know? The only way I think, honestly, that you won't be able to do that is if you allow someone to... Hey, no problem, Rakesh. Thanks, man. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I think if they let somebody talk and they develop those seeds of doubt, you know, that self-doubt, that... All right, I put this on because it is slightly cold out here, but... Oh my God. It's keeping all the heat in my head. Can't do it. Wow, that's a lot. I feel better already. Better. My head just felt like warm, like I was cooking it. Yes, I am growing it back, and I'll tell you why. I'm growing it back because I have to shave twice a day to keep it smooth. I can't do that because I get dry. You know, I'm gonna end up getting dry skin. So I'm gonna let it all grow back, and then I'm just gonna keep it short and let the top grow out. That's all. We're gonna keep it simple, so I don't gotta screw with it. So I can just go like this: hand, gel, and then there you go. Everything's good. But I am growing it back because... Good. Do I? Or do you look like me? But I can't razor. I can't shave my head twice a day just to keep it smooth. I can't do it anymore. Tomorrow will be a week. And it's annoying the shit out of me. Every other day, I can do. Because this... You know, I mean, if I put a hood on, it doesn't move. That's annoying, you know. And I go like this, and it's like fucking sandpaper. I don't like it. So, we're gonna grow it back. I've been using that roller that I have. I know you could tell that where it's dark here. Man, look at that. That's bad. Look at that. You want to talk about? That's a goddamn. So what is this? If that's the forehead. That's got to be a 10 head, right? We got 3. Okay, 9 head. Yeah, 3. No. Jesus Christ. Nah. It's all right. I'll get it back a little bit, you know. I'll get that crazy look back. Because right now... But anyways, changing one's stripes... You know, can you change your stripes? Can you change who you are? Now, on a cellular level, we have to go against the grain. Yeah, I know. But see, I have to go against the grain. I have to hit my head. So, like, let's say right here. I have to hit it this way. Then I 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 hit it at an angle over here. Then an angle. I've got to literally hit my head in 9 different positions to get rid of it. I shit you not. In 5 hours, it's like sandpaper. You could feel it's like a Brillo pad. You know? It's hilarious, but it sucks having to keep on shaving it, so. It's alright. No worries. There you go. That 100 grit. Yeah. Yeah, I get that smooth finish when I rub my head on the wood. You know? But, no, I mean, I feel that people can change. I feel if given the proper, you know, strong, positive opportunities, that you can. If given the chance, you can become a decent person. A lot of the bad things that people have had to do are because they're told they're no good, that they're not going to make it. I'm not going to touch on the whole racial aspect of it, but some of that is there. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about the other things, okay, because we don't bring that onto the show. Those around me and those closest to me know exactly how I feel about race, you know. But, I mean, my stepdad is black. I have a mulatto sister. You know, I grew up beating up a lot of people, dropped the N-bomb towards her. You know, until they realize, oh, that's B's sister. Just go give her, hey, and they just keep walking. You know, it is what it is. But I don't bring that in here. You know, your parents telling you that you're no good. Maybe your parents hate their life so much, they're telling you you're not going to succeed, that you're no good. So you're dealing with all this negativity right off the bat. I guarantee if somebody gave you a chance, you'd blossom beyond their wildest expectations. You know, and you got to remember those people. I remember the ones that still think that I'm going to fail at this, that I'm wasting my time, that I should get a job working for somebody else and work myself to the bone and, then try to enjoy life when I get older. No, I'm not doing this just to prove them wrong. That's maybe this much of it. This much. But the rest is because this is what I want to do. Because I know I'm going to succeed. I've got the personality for it. I've got, as my bartending instructors when I went through bartending school told me, Brandon, you got that thing that can't be taught. Can't really be learned. You either have it or you don't. And it's called a personality. You can't learn to have a personality. Either you're a brick or you're cool. But, I did take that. Went through bartending school, did it all. Was very disappointed in Rochester because nobody wanted to hire anybody that had personality, that was motivated, ambitious, was just overfilling with positivity. They just wanted people that were bitter, that hated life, and, stayed on the phone. Apparently, a teammate, a team player, somebody who would bring people in and who you could mold to be the face of your company, that people would come to know and love. Hey, we're going over there for that. We're going to there for Brandon. Yo, we got to go talk with Brandon, right? Oh, come on, we're going over here. Who's tending? Brandon's there. I'm showing up. When I did grab a bartending gig, but it was at the boys club up above the hockey rink. The guy that owns Jeremiah's redid it all. Had a nice little, well, he used to. I don't know if it's still up there. I can still see windows. I just don't ever drive by and see it. Right? You thirst for the knowledge. Oh, I do, man. I do. And I was serving wine and beer to hockey parents while they waited for their kids to either play a game or practice. That's phenomenal. That's awesome. You're drinking while your kid's playing hockey, then you're going to drive home. Awesome. Yes. But the biggest thing that they really all had to talk about was they had all hoped, most of them hoped that their kid didn't want to be the goalie because all the goalie's equipment was the most expensive. His pads, how many sticks, the skates. It's a Canadian thing. Really, eh? They weren't Canadian, though, Rich. I had one guy, his kid was, I think, the starting forefront, whatever the one dude is in the middle, and you got the two in the back here, where he passes it back to them. I forget what he's called. But he bought, when the season started, he bought like 8 hockey sticks, right? And they had only played, I think, 5 games. The kid was on, no, they brought 7. The kid was on his 7th stick, and he's like, I'm going to have to end up going and buying new ones. And I'm sitting over here pouring beer, pouring wine, going, you got to buy new ones. What the hell is your kid doing where he goes through 6 hockey sticks in 4 games? Is he high-sticking people? What the hell is going on? Ooh. Oh, that's good stuff. I would go through 7 to 10 sticks when I play. Really? But that was the whole season. Not in 5 games. Shit. Well, I know they actually break. The one parent I remember when it started, I think it was their second game, and he had already went through 3 sticks. I was like, damn. Yeah, this kid either needs some training or he doesn't know how to use the stick properly. I understand they break. Then again, I come from a time where the hockey sticks back in the days when I was growing up, Minga, you could whack the shit out of them, and they wouldn't. I mean, they would break after a while, but I mean, you could put them through the thing. Now the wood's cheaper. It could be that. It could be the wood that they're making these sticks out of. They're just pushing them out, and the wood it's all shitty wood. There is a difference between shitty wood and good wood. Look it up. You could find really shitty wood and really good wood that won't break. I mean, that you could sit there and have a sword fight with, and the sucker's not going to break. But it's $200. Yeah, that's a lot. See? So let's just say $200 times 7. Yeah. No. Guess what, kid? You're going to learn a new sport. You're going to take up boxing. I got to buy gloves, shorts, and your sneakers. That's it. Maybe a mouth guard. You're good. Oh, oak sticks. Oh, no, they're heavy. Yeah, because God forbid they build a little strength. You know what? That statement, Rich, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was down south and I was doing construction, building houses, this is right around the time when Rigid tools came out. Rigid came out with their power tools, right? I was at Home Depot because I was looking for some new tools. And a construction guy came in and said, and when I mean construction guy, I mean 6'5", 300 some pounds, right? He's coming in and goes, you know what? I need something else. I can't use the Rigid. It's too heavy. It's too heavy? Motherfucker, you benched like 600 pounds. How is a little 20-pound, how is it heavy? What is 3 to 50? You have to be at least 10. I was joke. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I'm not joking. I'm serious. Guys 3-4 times my size complaining about Rigid tools and being heavy. Do they realize you could drop Rigid tools from like 20, 30 feet up in the air and it's still like 3 floors and it's still going to work? It's not going to break. Yeah. But anyways, let's reel it back in, away from the sports and away from, people that just want bitterness and want negativity. And look, I don't care how great the set of tits look on the girl. Okay? Why would you want just, they come here for the tits? Really? Because people want to look at a negative face with some big tits? No, buddy. Get somebody else up there. So it really is a shame that it really is. And I said this, and I walked out, the last one I walked out, right? Because I told the guy, I go, so you don't want to mold. You don't want somebody you can mold that's got personality. It's going to be a go-getter. It's going to give you 150% every day. That could be the face of your company. Will get people. Will probably double, maybe triple your business. But instead, you'd rather have bitter-ass people that are on their Facebook for the last 20 minutes while you got thirsty people. You got 13 thirsty people at your bar, and they got empty cups. I got up and I walked out. As door was closing, I turned to look back, and he was going off on the girl because it was. It's like, you got to be shitting me. You'd rather have just because of a set of tits that hates their job or thinks because they got a set of tits they're going to keep their job And they don't have to do shit because they got some tits. Why wouldn't you hire anybody that's moldable, that could be the face of your business, that'll bring people in, that has personality? I don't know. But we're going to get off that topic before I end up going into a rage attack. We're going to get back onto changing your stripes. You know, if you feel that people can actually change who they are. You know, do they need, a chance to change who they are? Do they need a project to show that they can be different? Or do they need just that whole taste of you can have a better life? Excuse me. You know what I mean? And I've sit there and I've thought about like, well, how would you get somebody to want to change? I mean, after being told for, 10, 15 years, this is all you're good for. This is as far as you're going to get in life. This is it. This is all you got. Make the best of it. I mean, what do you, how can you, I'm going to look at it like this. Okay. Let's just say before weed went legal, right? You've got your people that are working 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever. They're putting in that 40 hours a week. Okay. Most of the time, in most business, in most career aspects, we're check to check. You were check to check, unless you were, an engineer, lawyer, some kind of doctor, okay, or something else. Before, we're not even doing entrepreneurs. We're just doing a regular. Now, you go by and you see those people that you could tell. Mom and dad didn't put them rims on that car. Maybe you've even seen mom and dad. They can't afford that goddamn car. So they're being a little devious, right? And you see how they're living. And then you see how you're living. Now, they can hold their head. They hold their head up. People respect them. Even though they might be doing something in the shade. We hold our head up. But it's like, why? We're killing ourselves. You got really nothing to show. Okay, your bills are paid, but you can't live. That's surviving. So I sat down and I thought one day, I go, well, I don't really want to get into the other hand because I don't want to have to deal with the cops and, be in prison for my whole life or, have to deal with other people. So what can I do? Can I really change from being the manual labor guy that can lift almost anything and doing that? Can I change to something else? Can I do it? Can I change to where I'm actually doing what I want to do, not what I can do? And can I make money doing it? Can I be happy? Well, one, if it's what I want to do, yes, we can be happy. But the key to that happiness is really because you got to be able to pay bills in this country. You can't just find a thing of land to grow your own food, and build a house without having to pay somebody. It sucks because you pay for it once, and then every year you have to pay for it, even though nobody comes on your land to do shit unless you pay them to come on your land and fix up. So we're not going to get into that. Maybe that's kind of political, so we won't get into it. My stepfather, we talk about that because of what they pay in property tax. And I said, so basically you pay once for the house and the land, but now you're renting to be able to live on what you just paid for every year. Well, that covers if what? Because the government, if anything goes wrong in your land that needs to be fixed, you still have to pay for somebody to come out and do it. Yep. Yeah. So basically what you're doing is paying 2 or 3 members and, where the powers that be sit so they can go on vacations and sit there and argue about nothing, make it look like they're really doing something. Come on. Open your eyes. That's all I'm going to say about that because that's getting into too much politics. I don't like it already. But anyways, changing your stripes. Changing who you are. Going from this to this. Getting into CDO right now pays really well for me. You'd be surprised what I make now. Yeah, I was actually going to do that, but I would be gone for like 2-3 weeks at a time. That part I couldn't do. I know it pays really good. But then again, see, that would be me just taking a job to make money. And that's not what I want. I like this. I like my freedom. I like living life on my own terms. So far I've changed. I do a little manual labor here and there. If a friend needs help, hey B, I'll throw you, a couple 2 tree, a bit more family. Yeah. Yeah, I've talked to people that work for FedEx. Those are very unhappy people, and I'm talking about like 30 or 40 of them, maybe more. They are some unhappy people. Unhappy. I've talked to the UPS guys too, and they're a complainy bunch. I mean, wow, they are, and about little ass dogs too. Oh, those little ankle biters. What? Ankle biters? Yeah, they get it. Does the owner doing anything? No, the owner's just letting them run. So kick the fucking thing. You can't. No, yes, you can. If you're trying to do your job and the owner's not getting a hand of your dog, punt that sucker like you're doing a field goal on the Super Bowl. I guarantee that owner's not going to let that dog out again. It's going to take, it's going to do his, let me get my dog in first. Yeah, get your dog in. If you can't control your dog, I'm sorry. No, well, what if it's bigger? What are you going to do? I'm going to eat it. What? I'm going to eat it. If they can't, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a job. Those things, some of those dogs will get you, and they'll no. I'm trying to do something. You can't control your dog. I will eat it in front of you. Yeah. I've talked to, yeah, it's different up there. But I told him, I go, no, you get a little, what about the Chihuahua? Kick that thing right back up onto the porch where they're at. They'll come and get it. No, because then I got to deal with the owner. Then you deal with the owner. I'm sorry. But look at it like this. Nowadays, the way things are, if a dog bites somebody, they shoot the dog. So I would tell them, look, be grateful I just punted your dog. Because you want to lose the dog? Or do you just want to be a decent fucking human and bring your goddamn dog inside? Yeah, but then, see, no, you can't do that. Because then the person is liable. Well, they didn't get on my porch, they put it on a thing. And then it's, he said, she said, my dog wasn't out. Oh, you go in there. If the dog is little and won't leave you alone, kick that motherfucker across the yard. Yeah, there you go. Or on the roof. Kick it on the roof. If it's a big one and it comes at you, catch that motherfucker right in the throat. Drag it up there by its collar. Open the door and throw the dog in the door. Let me tell you. Going up to somebody's house, opening their front door while they're sitting there and their girl is sitting there, they're not doing anything, throwing their dog inside and said, if he tries to bite me again, I'm going to bite you, and then I'm kicking your ass. Here's your package. And then you shut the door and you leave. I guarantee they're not going to say something. Now, whoever sees this might try to get some big balls. Oh, I'd say something. No, you won't. No, you won't. Because I'll throw you right back in your house, too. And then tell your girl, if he tries to run his mouth again, I'm biting him, and then I'm going to bite you. No, I'm sorry. People got to know. You just can't. Just no, because you get, yeah. Oh, I'll definitely. Now, see, you're going to get me in trouble. I'm trying to project the brand here. Positivity, uplifting. But if I was trying to do that and people can't take care of their dogs or have no control over, no. We're putting it down. Sorry. Yeah, I've never, I can't, knock on wood. I've never seen a Karen other than on like one of the media platforms. I've never seen one. I know I would shut one up because like I told everybody, I've reached that level where I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you tell your friends. I don't care about them either. There you go. You know? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Tell your friends not to shop here. I don't care if I lose a customer. I don't care. Because they're that's part of this planet. They're the reason why I'm helping people to open their eyes. While people want to do things on their site. So they don't have to deal with fucking people like that. You know? We've allowed, and this might kill me, but we've allowed our country just to become watered down, and we allow this dumb shit. Okay? No. When I first heard about that, okay, about that, these people were just calling on people because either they were singing in the park or they were cooking or somebody was sitting there doing something and they didn't like them. You're out of your goddamn mind. You gotta be out of your mind. I saw one. What did I say the other day? A girl who had, I think it's an older one, but it was a girl who had parked, and then a truck parked next to her, and she wouldn't let the the guy in the pickup truck leave. She was swearing at him. You're not gonna do this, are you? And I'm looking at the video, going, well, he's in his spot. She was a little too far over. He just parked in a spot. If she had parked the correct way in the parking spot, we wouldn't have this issue. And I'm sitting here watching the video, right, Rich? I'm watching it. Yeah, they're nuts. And I'm yelling at the guy, hit her with your door, then just drive away. I'm sorry. Yeah. No. One time, I had somebody slap my car. One time. And the only reason I didn't get out and bounce her head off the concrete is because I had my son with me. That's it. That is the only thing that kept that girl alive. And when the cops showed up, I said the same thing to him. And he said, well, you didn't get out? I said, officer, sir, I said, the only reason she's alive is because of that kid in the back right there. And he looked back there. And I said, had he not been in the car with me, we'd be having a whole different conversation right now. And he started laughing. He goes, oh, I hear you. I hear you. One day someone's going to shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's definitely. Oh, Minge. I'm surprised we're not there right now. I am super surprised that we're not there. With everything that's going on, I'm surprised somebody's not saying something. A Karen comes up and then some dude just knocks her the fuck out. Because you really can't do, oh, he hit me, I'm a woman. I'm sorry, ladies. You got equality. You wanted equality. You want to get paid like a man. You want to be equal to a man. That's being equal. So you go to raise your fist, you go to swing at me. Equality, it's you can't hold it on one and not on the other. It's equal all the way around. We're all human. We all have the right to protect ourselves. You know, that probably right there, that statement, that might stop me a little bit. That might stop me. I might lose some followers. Because I just said, if a woman goes to raise her hand and swing at me, I'm knocking her the fuck out. I'm sorry. You wanted equality. You got equality. You want to be equal to a man? I look at you equal to a man. I'm sorry. But no. You know, if I got my kids with me and one of them goes to swing and do it, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You think my kid is going to know, I don't have to worry. Dad's going to protect me. I'm sorry. If that hurts me in the long run with what I'm trying to do, oh well, I said it. And you know what? I guarantee every talk show host on the planet would stand 100% right by my side. I guarantee. If somebody did something to their, or was doing something, and they looked and they saw fear in their kid's eyes, boom! That dude, girl, whatever the fuck it is going to be laying on the ground while they're calling for an ambulance, for the cops, just to get everybody there. I guarantee it. I'm sorry. And sometimes, see, Rich, you got me started. We turn this from changing your stripes to a rage rant. I can't, look, I know, yes, my show is about Forge 2.0 is about pushing positivity, forging a better version of yourself. Okay? And like I said, violence isn't the key. This is a last resort. Use this first. But if you go up like this and you go to swing, my hands are clean. My conscience is clean. I'm defending myself. Oh, no worries, buddy. It's all right. It's all good. Look it. I'm the boss. It's okay. I'm just saying. But that being said, I had my little rage rant. We're going to reel it back again. About, changing your stripes. Changing who you are. Is it tough? It can be. Is it going to be difficult? Most undoubtedly. Are you going to have issues? Yes, because changing who you are. I look at it like this, okay? We've become accustomed. This is easy for us. Okay? I've got to do this and this and this and this. All right, we know what needs to be done. But this is new. This is scary. This is change. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Over here, I've got somebody telling me what to do. I know what I got to do. I just do this. All I got to do is listen. Over here, I'm telling myself what to do. I'm making sure I know what I have to do. There's nobody telling me what to do. I only hold myself accountable. That shit's scary. I'm in charge. It's exciting, but it's scary. Am I detoured? Oh, no. Me? I'm so excited. I love it. I love doing that. But I think we all can change our stripes. If given the right opportunities, something that will actually feel that we're not killing ourselves just to be able to survive. Nobody wants to just survive. I want to be able to live. When I mean live, I mean every month bills are paid, right? You got money in the bank in case something goes in. You got money in a nest egg, right? And you got some other extra money on top of you got money in your pocket. So if you're walking by with your significant other, y'all see this, you see a pair of shoes, you want to go out to eat. Let's go. We can do it. Not maybe next month. Next month, that's not living. That is surviving. We've got to change from being scared to live. Oh, I can only do this. This is a good job. This pays the bills. Yeah, but is that what you want to do? Are you happy? What did I say last year? Was it last year? One of my things that I say to people, hey, how's it hanging? And they go, oh, I'm living a dream. But is it your dream? And they get that deer in the headlights look. They don't know what to answer. And the most I've gotten is this. No, I don't know. That's why I asked you. Is it your dream you're living, or are you just doing this because this is what you know? Are you afraid to venture out on your own? Make something with your own two hands, with your mind. Build something from the ground up. Are you afraid of that? I know it can be scary. Shit, I'm still scared. I am. And I'm not afraid of anything. This shit scares me. Like I just said earlier about that, equality. And that's a big thing right now. Oh, you can't hit women. You can't. Well, if she goes to put her hands on me, I'm going to defend myself. I'm sorry. If but that's just across the board. If anybody does it, this is the last word. If I can't talk you out and calm you down and get you to take a walk, you know, I'm sorry. That's me. Like I said, somebody the other day told me, what did they go? They go, Brandon, so what are you going to do if this and this happens? I go, well, and I got real close. I go, seeing as raiding and pillaging is frowned upon now, I guess I'll have to come up with another idea because I'm stuck right there. I thought it was funny. You know, raid and pillaging are frowned upon. You can't raid villages anymore. It's bad. You can't pillage. It's bad. All right? Now, can we vent? Can we just run our mouths for a few minutes and talk about? Oh, yeah. Yes, you can, most assuredly. If you're just trying to get out some frustrations, you know? But I say that in the most jokingly manner, you know. I mean, you're lucky I can't raid and pillage anymore. Because I'd be blowing the horn. Tomahawk, let's go. I'm all in, baby. All in. There's a reason why I have a nickname, the Wild Man. And, you know, but you've got to be able, and this, see, that's another thing. And I think I said this a month ago about why I didn't go like to Access, like 8, 10, 21, 13, and 31. Because they would kind of control what I'm saying, and I'm not allowed to be as colorful as I am, right? Hell, even my mother says, Brandon, you can't say that. Yes, I can. You want to hear it again? See? See, I said it. You know? But I look online and everything is this. You can't say that. You can't say this. With the exception of Rogan, Stern. Okay? I've heard a couple other podcasts where, you know, they get a little colorful, but at the same time, like I was talking to a buddy of mine, I'm trying to do like Oprah. Okay? $300 million a year. She did a show Monday through Friday. All right? She was able to reach people. You know, I think I'm still going to be as colorful. Like I said, the only time I change my filter is if there's kids around. See? Changing your stripes. I'm not per se changing because I'm always like this. So what am I doing? Am I really changing my stripes or am I tweaking them? I think I'm tweaking. I'm not changing. I'm tweaking. Okay, in that aspect, right? In that that's what I mean. I'm not changing like that part of me. I'm still motivated. I'm still, like I said, I'm the poster child for for extroverted people. You know? But I tell people in the morning, don't let them dim your light. Go in there shining. Make them wear 2 pairs of sunglasses. You're so bright. Don't turn down the volume on there. You be as aggressive and go after what you want. Have respect on it, though. And I'd say when we move with purpose. That means that everything you are, your whole being, goes in whatever decision you decide to do. Right? No, I'm telling you it does. Oh, what is this? Good evening, Santos. I am not going to attempt to say your first name. I do apologize. I don't want to destroy it, okay? But thank you for stopping by. You know? But I do. I feel that I am definitely changing from just going about doing a job just to pay the bills to changing where I do some hustles, you know what I mean? And it does what it does, it pays the bills, and then I can have enough time that everything else is taken care of, and then I have enough time to do this. I can focus on my goal, my dream, my thing, you know what I mean? So I was supposed to have somebody was supposed to come on here with me, but I'm guessing he pussed out. It's kind of funny. It is very funny. Yeah, that he was supposed to come on and we were supposed to talk about a few things, and he pussed out. He really did. He's on. I'm gonna screw with him. What happened? Does your box hurt? No. A buddy of mine was supposed to pop on. We were going to talk about changing talk about the episode. But why? Do you want to come on? It'll be you and me on the show on my stream, my live. So you better think that it's not going to affect your life before you get on. I'm just saying. It's your thing, buddy. You make a decision. You know? Oh. But no, I mean I really do. I think you can change. You know, given the correct opportunity, given the chance, okay, you could definitely change. You could go from this to that. I might have to move some things around schedule-wise. Well, you let me know when you have a moment the next time. You can come on, man. I'll bring you on the show, and we'll talk about whatever I have scheduled. Did it smart this time. I wrote down I'm all set just in case my laptop needs to be updated and it gets rid of everything again. But this week, for the next 4 weeks, this week included, I've got everything written down of what all the episodes are. So I sat this past Sunday and I was like, okay, I got to do that. Yeah, I got it. Okay, boom, got it. And then I started working on the StreamYard thing. So I'm shooting for by the end of this weekend. This weekend to be up with StreamYard and running. So okay. Oh, you're going to have to fill out forms in triplicate, and it's going to have to go here, there, and then brought back and then faxed up to the top. Gotcha. I gotcha, buddy. Oh. But, yeah, no, he was supposed to jump on there and shoot it. See, now when I see him next, I'm going to have to bust his chops. You know, it's funny. But no, I think I was sitting there and I was thinking, and I was been talking to a bunch of people, and I'm saying, all right, so you this, and this. Okay, this is where you are in your life. Now, given the opportunity, given the chance, instead of just going around via like either asking people for money, ooh, you know, let's sit down. Sorry, I think I just hit a pimple on the side of my head right there. Ow. You know those ones where you hit it and your whole head just goes, you're like, oh. No. Given a chance and you're like, all right, you could do this. Let's sit down and let's figure out, you know, how we can go from here, how we can get you up to here. So instead of just asking for money, how can you solve your problem? You need money. How can you make them? Do you have a phone? Well, yeah, everybody's got a phone. All right, then you know what? You can make money. Okay? Yes, a lot of that stuff is real. It's not all fake. It's not all scams. Okay? But you got to put the time in. All right? Affiliate marketing. I mean, how come I can't ever say that when I'm talking to face-to-face to people? Affiliate marketing is real, and you can make money. And you don't have to kill yourself putting a lot of time in it. You can make, you know, $1,000 to $3,000 extra a month, or 2 to 5, or 3 to 6. You know what I mean? Well, 2 to 4, 3 to 5. You know, 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 5, if you want, and more if you're put more time into it. You know what I mean? But you can make money, and that's just with a simple smartphone or a Droid, you know, whatever it is, a phone. You got a phone, you can make money. Okay, you got a computer, a tablet. You can make money. All right, so we could change. We could change what you're doing. We could change who you are. We could change how you act. I know, given certain opportunities, other people might be different because you may have not have had those same opportunities. But you kind of did. You just weren't given. You had the same opportunities. They were given a chance. You weren't. You were told you can't do anything. That you suck. This is all you're going to be able to get to. So no, and it was wrong. And I'm sorry, but they were wrong. And if it was your parents, they should be slapped. Because you should never tell a child, this is all you're good for. That you're not going to amount to anything. You can't. We're not going to go any further into that, because then you are going to see a rant. That was just me being funny. You can change. We all can. It's all inside. Everything you need to change who you are is inside. I think we can. Do you experience change in your life? Yeah. Change is constant. You're like I said, my show, Forge 2.0. Yes, go to YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, Forge 2.0. Subscribe and like. You can change. That's what this is all built on. We're forging better versions of ourselves. Okay? So in a year's time, you set these weekly milestones. You hit those milestones. Boom. It pushes you to be up here. You're not the same as you were last year. What do you mean I'm not the same? I'm still me. Yeah, but you're doing this, and this. All right? You're up here versus a year ago you were down here. Now you're up here. Here, now you're here. Here, now you're here. How does he say? What was it? Night and day. Remember, June, this is your chances. This is your chances with me. These are your chances with me. Here, not here. This is where you are without me. This is where you are with me. Without, with. Like that. This is where you are with me. This is where you... It was a great scene. Great scene. It was hilarious. I enjoyed it. Oh, we can go for a little Kraken right now. Actually, I got to find my spiced moonshine. My apple moonshine, great stuff. Me just right down the esophagus. It's like a dragon breathing fire, but it's good. Let me tell you, it's smooth. Boom. But that is my show for the night. I do apologize. I wish I could go on. I do want to go on, but I got a couple other things I got to check on. But I want to thank my cousin for coming on and always engaging with me. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody else that decided to show up, give a little thing. You're doing good. You're doing better. You're saying a little more than what's up. You're using a whole sentence. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. And I want more. Go to YouTube, Forge 2.0. I do have a YouTube channel. Yes, and I do have a Forge 2.0 on Instagram. You can come here to my personal page, my TikTok. All right. Yeah, you said that earlier. Are you running a skit? Did your internet blip? But my Instagram and my TikTok, B__lucky. All one word, all lowercase. Find me on TikTok and Instagram. I do the same things over there. I have a Twitter, but I haven't really been on there to tweet stuff. Twitch. Got a Twitch. Only have put a couple things on there. I'm still wrapping my head around how exactly that works. Have a Patreon. Haven't put anything on it yet. Have a Discord. Haven't put anything on that. I really got to see exactly how that works. But yeah, you know what? YouTube. I'm looking in it. That's what we're trying to blow up right now. I need 1,000 of you. So I've got a little over 8,000 followers. I should at least have a little over 1,000 followers on the YouTube. So I want everybody to go over, take 3 minutes out of your day, subscribe and like to Forge 2.0 on YouTube. You'll be doing me a favor, and you'll be getting humor, eye-opening stuff, gut bursting laughter, you know, an hour that takes away life, that makes life non-existent. Okay? The only way life exists during the hour of Forge 2.0 is if your significant other or one of your kids, if you have kids, jumps on your lap. Other than that, the world does not exist. It stops. You are in the Forge 2.0 bubble during that hour. I tell you, everything, you're lighter, there's no chips, you feel great, you're laughing your asses off. And I want to engage with people. Now, granted, we're not going to get into a swearing match, or we're not going to play telephone tough guy where we sit there and try to be dominant and intimidate each other. No. You say what you have to say, I'll say what I have to say. As long as you keep it on a civil, I won't have to block you or just tell you to shut the fuck up. You all know, I think our second or third episode, when my other brother was with me doing it, somebody tried to say something. And in the words of my mother, I said, if you don't have anything nice to say, then shut the fuck up. And he's never said anything since then. So that's how it is. I don't care. I've reached that level. So, again, I want to thank everybody that came by. Thank you so much. I hope to see you tomorrow night and Friday night. And remember, come on by for the wake-up calls. That's just me waking you up, filling you, trying to project energy to get into your body, get you in your bones. All right. Let's do this. What can I do? So, that's one thing I did learn. If the longer I talk on Twitch, I guess the higher I go up on a thing. I was thinking about, I could use that because I know a few of you know that I want to take up hiking because I'm trying to lose some weight. And I was thinking about, I've got this thing that wraps around the neck, right? That holds my phone, right? So I figure I'd charge it up and buy one of those battery packs, put it in there in case when the batteries die, this way I can just stick it to the phone, and then go on a hike with you guys and sit there and maybe do a little thing on Twitch while I'm hiking and make it like, all right, when I go outside and I'm doing a hike or we're just chilling, maybe I go on Twitch and I say something, and then maybe I'll take some thumbnails. I have to learn how to do thumbnails. Don't know how to fully do that. So I can put it on like the Facebook, because I know there's a spot when I'm doing it, Facebook, but YouTube, there's a spot to create thumbnails. I don't usually do that because I'm looking for a tech guy. Got to find a computer dude or girl, whatever, But no, again, I am grateful for everybody that showed up. Thank you so much. You will never fully understand what it means that people come by, and especially my friends across the pond. That's just awesome. Okay, so I get it. And like I said, my cousin Richard that comes on and engages, it's awesome. I've called out my family. If you're on Facebook or any of these, you should be my number one subscribers. My family should be at least they should jump on every day, even if they're not watching the whole thing, or give me the 30 seconds, sit on there for 30 seconds and like the video. Should definitely be subscribing. They should, because your family, they're the ones that you should be able to count on are going to be there and support you. Even if you don't really know if you want to do this and to them, you're just stumbling, they should still be there. I mean, unless you've outright stabbed them in the back, that's a whole nother conversation. But if you've been nothing but pleasant, nothing but respectful and decent to certain people in your family, when you're trying a new venture and you're trying to build yourself up and make something happen, your family should be right there. And my cousin knows family is a term that has been watered down to almost non-existent nowadays. It's disgusting. You're not going to get me again, though. I'm going to stop. We're going to talk about family another time. That might be, in week 5. Maybe I'll throw something in there. But, again, thank you for stopping by. I want to thank everybody. It really is a blessing. I am truly grateful. YouTube channel, Forge 2.0. Subscribe, like. It's real easy. And if you want to make sure that you got me, Forge 2.0 Rituals. That's me. Rituals. Yes, Rituals. You'll find that's the one that seems to pop up where everybody can find me. So, and I have put the link on my personal page. It's on the Forge 2.0 group that's on here. Yeah. So, I believe it's on the Forge 2.0 business page that's on Facebook that I kind of forgot I made. But, again, I'm going to go do my thing. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. And for my friends across the pond, I hope you kick ass today or tomorrow. Oh, no, today, because it's at 7. You said it was 7 in the morning. So wake up. Kick some ass. Make some laughter. Inspire people. Let me see if you could do that. This is Brandon, a.k.a. The Wild Man. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Later.